FL to view your plan-specific certificate. Decoration, personalization, or inscription of any tooth, device, appliance, crown, or other dental work. Missed appointments. Services covered under any workers' compensation or occupational disease law, covered under any employer liability law, for which the employer of the person receiving such devices is not required to pay, or received at a facility maintained by the employer, labor union, mutual benefit association, or VA hospital. Spouse is $44.18. For employee plus child or children is $49.36, and for employee plus child or children plus spouse is $71.66. Here is a brief real-life example of how much money your dental plan can save you when you need treatment. While eating dinner one evening, Katie bit down and broke a crown. The next day, Katie visits her dentist, who participates in the network. The going rate for a crown in this area, intra and extraoral photographic images. A full list of exclusions can be found in your plan certificate. You can visit www.metlife.com/state-of-FL to view your specific plan certificate. Alternate benefits. Where two or more professionally acceptable dental treatments for a dental condition exists, reimbursement is based on the least costly treatment alternative. If you and your dentist have agreed on a treatment that is more costly than the treatment upon which the plan benefits. A full list of exclusions can be found in your plan certificate. You can visit www.metlife.com/state-of-FL to view your specific plan certificate. Exclusions. This plan does not cover the following services, treatments, or supplies. Services which are not dentally necessary. Those which do not meet generally accepted standards of care for treating the particular dental condition, if the temporary denture cannot be repaired and the permanent denture is installed within 12 months after the temporary denture was installed. Crowns, inlays, and onlays replacement once every 84 months. Preventive PPO. Type B, basic restorative services, frequencies and limitations. Fillings 1 per tooth surface per 24 consecutive months. Simple extractions, oral surgery. Endodontics, root canal treatment limited to once per tooth for a lifetime. General anesthesia, when dentally necessary in connection with oral surgery, extractions, or other covered dental services. Periodontics, periodontal scaling and root planning, or which we deem experimental in nature. Services for which you would not be required to pay in the absence of dental insurance. Services or supplies received by you or your dependent before the dental insurance starts for the person. Services which are primarily cosmetic. For Texas residents, see notice page section in certificate. Services which are neither performed nor prescribed by a dentist except for those services of a licensed dental hygienist which are supervised and billed by a dentist and which are for scaling and polishing of teeth or fluoride treatments, services or appliances which restore or alter occlusion or vertical dimension, restoration of tooth structure damaged by attrition, abrasion, or erosion, restoration or appliances used for the purpose of periodontal splinting, counseling or instruction about oral hygiene, plaque control, nutrition, and tobacco, personal supplies, all plans. When you visit a participating dentist, Type A services are covered at 100%. This means you pay nothing for routine services because coverage is paid at 100%. When visiting a non-participating dentist, the indemnity with PPO plan covers 100%, and the standard PPO plan and the preventive PPO plan covers 80% of the scheduled fee for out-of-network services. Let's move on and talk about the other types of services, like the one listed on this screen, once per quadrant every 24 months. Periodontal surgery once per quadrant every 36 months. The service categories and plan limitations shown represent an overview of your plan benefits. This document presents the majority of services within each category, but is not a complete description of the plan. A full list of limitations can be found in your plan certificate. You can visit www.metlife.com/state-of-FL to view your other services. For Type C services, also known as major services, indemnity with PPO plan, and the standard PPO plan, for services such as bridge work and dentures, you pay 50% of the negotiated fee for going in-network, and the plan pays for the other 50%. Out-of-network indemnity with PPO plan pays 50%, and the standard PPO plan pays 30% of the scheduled amount, and your dentist will bill you for the rest. The deductible under the standard PPO plan, there is a 12-month waiting period and no waiting period under the indemnity with PPO plan. There is no orthodontia benefit under the preventive PPO plan. Reminder, this is separate from the annual maximum for Type A, B, and C services. This slide reflects the monthly cost effective January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2021. Your premium will be paid through payroll deduction. Indemnity with PPO, screen. For all plans, if you use a participating dentist for a procedure under Type B or basic services, your benefit plan covers 80% of the scheduled fee. When visiting a non-participating dentist, the indemnity with PPO plan covers 80%, and the standard PPO plan and the preventive plan covers 50% of the scheduled fee for out-of-network services. Type B services, including fillings, extractions, sealants, and premium for employee only is $34.86. For employee plus spouse is $64.50. For employee plus child or children is $72.06. For employee plus child or children plus spouse is $104.64. For the preventive PPO plan, People First Plan Code 4033, the monthly premium for employee only is $23.88. For employee plus, you can obtain an updated procedure charge schedule for your area by fax or by calling 1-844-222-9104 and using the MetLife Dental Automated Information Service. Actual payments may vary from the pre-treatment estimate, depending upon annual maximums, plan frequency limits, deductibles, and other limits applicable at time of payment. Cancellation termination event is about $1,117. Katie's participating dentist has agreed to provide the service for $699 for covered MetLife enrollees, and Katie's plan covers 50% of this type of procedure. Katie's bill is $349.50 with a savings of $767.50. With MetLife Dental Insurance, you can choose from thousands of general dentists and specialists nationwide. You can find maximum for the indemnity PPO plan, both in and out of network, is $2,000. Standard PPO is $1,500, and the preventive PPO plan is $1,000. Orthodontia lifetime maximum. The lifetime maximum for the indemnity plan in network and out of network is $2,500 per person, and for the standard PPO plan in network is $2,000 per person, and for out of network is $1,500 per person. Any obligations under the policy. The following services that are in progress while coverage is in effect will be paid after the coverage ends. If the applicable installment or the treatment is finished within 31 days after individual termination of coverage, completion of a prosthetic device, crown, or root canal therapy. The service categories and plan limitations shown represent an overview of your plan benefits. This document presents the majority of services within each category, but is fixed and removable appliances for correction of harmful habits, appliances or treatment for bruxism, grinding teeth, including but not limited to occlusal guards and night guards, diagnosis and treatment of TMJ disorders. This exclusion does not apply to residents of Minnesota. Repair or replacement of an orthodontic device, duplicate prosthetic devices or appliances, replacement of a lost or stolen appliance, cast restoration or denture, and you can find information, risk assessments, and questions and answers conveniently online at mybenefits.metlife.com. I realize that I've thrown a lot of information and a lot of numbers your way in a short time, but what I would ask is that you not get intimidated by this subject. First, refer to your benefit summary to review all your dental benefit options. Second, enroll before the enrollment deadline. It's just that simple. You can enroll during the open enrollment hospital. Services covered under other coverage provided by the employer. Temporary or provisional restorations, temporary or provisional appliances, prescription drugs, addition of teeth to a partial removable denture, to replace one or more natural teeth which were missing before such person was insured for dental insurance, except for missing natural teeth. Adjustment of a denture made within 6 months after installation by the same dentist who installed it. The reason you believe the claim for benefits was improperly denied. Any comments, question, documents, or information that supports your reason. We'll review your claim within 30 days of receiving it and send you a clear, understandable explanation by mail or email. If we deny your first appeal in whole or in part, you may request a second level appeal and we'll respond to that request within a 30-day time frame. The indemnity with PPO plan covers 50% and the standard PPO plan covers 30%. The remaining balance is your out-of-pocket expense. Deductibles. For all plans, the employee-only deductible is $50. Employee plus spouse or employee plus children is $100, and family deductible is $150. Remember, for Type A services, the deductible does not apply. Annual maximums. The annual benefits. You can also access this website at www.metlife.com/stateoffl. Don't forget that you can contact our customer service department from 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday at 1-844-222-9104. This slide outlines your process to appeal a claim. While we always process claims according to the terms of your employee benefit period or during a qualifying status change. To enroll for the first time in the MetLife Dental Plan or make changes to your current dental plan, if you are already a MetLife member, please go to peoplefirst.myflorida.com. MetLife will send out a personalized letter 2 weeks prior to open enrollment and a reminder postcard during the open enrollment period. If coverage ends through the state, you can enroll in MetLife's Take Along Dental. This plan offers an individual dental policy or a non-insurance dental program. You can take these benefits along with you through every life event you experience. For more information, you can visit MetLifeTakeAlongDental.com or call 1-844-263-8336. After you enroll, please be sure to register with My Benefits at www.metlife.com/mybenefits. Dental services arising out of accidental injury to the teeth and supporting structures, except for injuries to the teeth due to chewing or biting of food. Caries susceptibility test. Initial installation of a fixed and permanent denture to replace one or more natural teeth, which were missing before such person was insured for dental insurance, except for congenitally missing natural teeth. Other fixed denture prosthetic services not described elsewhere. Months. Topical fluoride applications. 1 fluoride treatment in 12 consecutive months for dependent children up to his or her 14th birthday. X-rays. Full mouth X-rays 1 per 60 months. Bite wing X-rays 2 times per 12 consecutive months. Space maintainers 1 per lifetime per area of the mouth. Sealants, 1 application of sealant material every 60 months for each non-restored, non-decayed first and second molar of a dependent child up to paying for them afterwards can still be painful. Fixing your child's chipped tooth or getting a crown replaced can be surprisingly costly. Hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands. With this dental benefit plan, you worry less about the what ifs. What if I get a cavity? What if my child chips a tooth? What if I need a root canal? Because you know you've got coverage when the unexpected occurs. And with dental coverage, not only do you worry less about the cost of the unexpected, you can begin. During this presentation, I'll explain how your plan works and I'll provide you with details on cost and how to enroll. Why is dental coverage important? According to the National Institute of Health, tooth decay is one of the most common health problems facing Americans, second only to the common cold. And as anyone who's visited the dentist in the last few years can attest, while treatment and technology advances have helped to take a good deal of the discomfort out of the dental procedures themselves, if it is based, you will be responsible for any additional payment responsibility. To avoid any misunderstandings, we suggest you discuss treatment options with your dentist before services are rendered and obtain a pre-treatment estimate of benefits prior to receiving high-cost services such as crowns, bridges, or dentures. You and your dentist will receive an explanation of benefits outlining the services provided, your plan's reimbursement for those services, and your out-of-pocket expense. Procedure charge schedules are subject to change each plan year. Then average dental charges in the same community. Of course, you can also go out of network. We understand when we design this plan that many people don't want to switch away from a dentist they've built up a relationship with over years, even generations. So even if you see a non-participating dentist, you're still covered, although you may have increased out-of-pocket costs. And incidentally, the program is always welcoming new dentists. So if yours isn't currently participating, we strongly encourage you cancer, diabetes, leukemia, heart disease, and kidney disease. With MetLife's Preferred Dentist Program, also known as PDP, you'll have access to thousands of participating dental locations all across the country. And every year the network continues to grow, giving you more and more options. Each and every participating dentist is a qualified pre-screened professional who has agreed to offer negotiated fees that typically range from 30% to 45% less. Also applies to Type C services. The preventive PPO plan does not cover Type C services. Orthodontia. For the indemnity with PPO and standard PPO plan, if you and your eligible dependents require orthodontia services and you visit an in-network dentist, you are covered at 50% of the scheduled negotiated fee until you have reached your orthodontia lifetime benefits maximum. When visiting an out-of-network provider, to ask them to apply. Getting the plan-related information you need is also easy. Information about coverage and claim status is available to you conveniently online or by calling customer service. You can even have your dentist request a pre-treatment estimate while you're in their office so you know approximately how much your procedure will cost before you get the work done. It all adds up to less hassles and more service. One note on pre-treatment estimates. Your actual plan, you have the right to appeal our benefits decision up to 2 times at no cost to you. Please send any request for review in writing within 180 days of the date of the explanation of benefits to MetLife Group Claims Review, P.O. Box 14589, Lexington, Kentucky 40512. In your request for review, please include whether this is your first or second request for review, his or her 16th birthday. The service categories and plan limitations shown represent an overview of your plan benefits. This document presents the majority of services within each category, but is not a complete description of the plan. A full list of limitations can be found in your plan certificate. You can visit www.metlife.com/stateofFL to view your specific plan certificate. Indemnity with PPO, standard PPO, not a complete description of the plan. A full list of limitations can be found in your plan certificate. You can visit www.metlife.com/stateofFL to view your specific plan certificate. Indemnity with PPO, standard PPO, preventive PPO. Type A, preventative services, frequencies and limitations. Prophylaxis or cleanings, 1 cleaning in 6 consecutive months. Oral examinations, 1 exam in 6 consecutive benefits. Coverage is provided under a group insurance policy form GPNP99/G2130-S issued by MetLife. Coverage terminates when your membership ceases, when your dental contributions cease, or upon termination of the group policy by the policyholder or MetLife. The group policy terminates for non-payment of premium and may terminate if participation requirements are not met or if the policyholder fails to perform. People First Plan Code 4031. The premium for employee only is $49.44. For employee plus spouse is $91.48. For employee plus child or children is $102.20. For employee plus child or children plus spouse is $148.38. For the standard PPO, People First Plan Code 4032, the monthly payment for services may differ from the estimate you received if payment features like deductibles, plan maximums, etc. change between the time of the estimate and the actual claim payment. Now let's talk specifics. Let's look at your plan design for your dental coverage. The charts on the following slide will give you the facts and show you how you receive benefits whether you visit a participating or non-participating dentist for services. Coverage type. Type A services or preventive services for in the certificate. Precision attachments, except when the precision attachment is related to implant prosthetics. Initial installation of a full or removable denture to replace one or more natural teeth which were missing before such person was insured for dental insurance, except for congenitally missing natural teeth. A full list of exclusions can be found in your plan certificate. You can visit www.metlife.com/state on the names, addresses, languages spoken, and phone numbers of participating dentists by searching our online Find a Dentist directory. Not only are we concerned about reducing your cost of dental care, we also want to help you and your family maintain good oral health, which is, as I mentioned earlier, is believed to be associated with good overall health. That's why we think it is so important to go beyond the plan coverage by providing you with helpful tools and resources to help you make better choices about your oral health and dental benefits or devices, including but not limited to water picks, toothbrushes, or dental floss, services for which the submitted documentation indicates a poor prognosis. The following when charged by the dentist on a separate basis. Claim form completion. Infection control such as gloves, masks, and sterilization of supplies, or local anesthesia, non-intravenous, conscious sedation, or analgesia such as nitrous oxide, specific plan certificate. Indemnity with PPO, standard PPO. Type C, major restorative, frequencies and limitations. Implants, 1 per tooth position in 60 consecutive months. Bridges and dentures, initial placement to replace one or more natural teeth which are lost while covered by the plan. Dentures and bridge work replacement, 1 per 84 consecutive months. Replacement of an existing temporary full denture to focus on preventing problems before they occur through the regular dental checkups. Did you know the Academy of General Dentistry tells us that more than 90% of all diseases produce oral signs and symptoms? And according to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, gum disease may be connected to damage elsewhere in the body, linking oral infections with diabetes, heart disease, and strokes. Dentists can play an important role in screening for conditions such as